Hello, my lovely angels. This is Clip, also known as Archangel Zadkiel. Today's video, I am going to show you how to use a pendulum. Now, the reason why you want to use a pendulum is it's because it is literally your navigation to truth in this world. And what I mean by truth is no truth that can be said by any other man, but truth that comes from your divine spirit, your higher self, if you'd want to call that, although it's much higher than that. It is your source self, your spirit guide, if you want to call it, which is really you. But anywho, so this is how you get truth of the world directly to yourself. Now, first things first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a pendulum. Now, when I say get a pendulum, I do not mean you have to go out and purchase one. But this is what a pendulum is. Again, does not need to be, all a pendulum is a weighted object along some string. Now, so I'm definitely not going out and saying buying one. They're made and they have the right kind of weight specifications, but you can also use a ring on a piece of string. You can use anything that is small, but has a decent amount of weight with it and that can swing freely. Just as long as it can swing nice and free. So for example, I've got one here, but to give you an example, I've got a dollar store salt shaker on some string. This can also be used as a pendulum. Do not get me wrong though. You want to use something that is already infused with a lot of your energy. That's why I say if you have a ring that you wear all the time, you wear it. It's collected. It's a part of you. It's a part of your energy. So it's going to respond a lot faster. If you get a salt shaker from the dollar store, for example, it may not respond as fast because it's not infused with your energy yet. So for this to work incredibly accurately, you need to have the object and it has to be on your person for at least a couple of days to absorb your energy. Now, after that, to get a super clear connection, and I know a lot won't like this one, you will need to clean your body. You need to change your eating habits. Being vegetarian for at least a week will allow you to get a really good connection. Don't get me wrong, if you choose not to, if you're not quite ready to give up the meat just yet, then just know that you may not get a very clear response to begin with because you don't have enough power, because the meat kind of keeps your energy levels really low and stops your power from raising. It stops your frequency from raising, which is your power. So if you are still on a very low frequency or very low power level, it may just do like something like this, or it may just stay in one place, or it may go around in a little circle, but nothing crazy, right? Versus if you are going, is my name Archangel Zadkiel, Kulipup, only begotten son of the Lord Father? Am I telling the truth? Is my hair bright red and purple and full of green spikes and horrible looking? Is my hair like this? No, of course not. My hair is in a nice bun. Sorry, my no is back and forth. My yes is when it goes away from my body. So you can tell that as I'm changing my thought process and as I'm changing my question, it's like, no, you do not have purple, green, or whatever hair that I just mentioned. So it is, but when I was saying, I will turn this way. Oops, sorry. So again, away from my body, and I will ask the questions again, and I want you to look at my hand, and don't get me wrong, I ain't that fit. I could only hold my hand up for so long, but I'm definitely not purposely moving my hand or anything like that to give you this information. So, am I Archangel Zadkiel, only begotten son of Source Father, incarnated Archangel Zadkiel, here to help guide humanity, help guide the new generation of psychics, help wake up all the angels that are out there. Yep. Design. Alrighty. The information that I am saying, is it untruth, or is it lies, or is it Or am I being false with my brethren? My brethren, sorry. No. So I am not. And this is what I want you to verify with your pendulum as soon as you can, because the sooner you realize that, hey, I'm really Archangel Zakiel, I am really divine, I am really here to help you wake up your divinity, the sooner you can accept that, the sooner we can move on with the other lessons that may be a little bit more involved. Okay, so you've got your pendulum, whether you've made it or whether you've purchased it or whether you just had it lying around. Doesn't matter. You have an object at the end of a string that is about 6 to 7 inches long. This is just a guideline. If you want to make it 8 inches long, if you want to make it 5 inches long, that's absolutely fine, as long as it can move freely according to your own energy. All right. So when you have this, what you are going to do is you are going to ensure that you have no jewelry or metal on you. So do not wear any rings, bracelets, earrings, nose rings, studs, any jewelry that is inside you, because it will mess up your signal of your pendulum, and it will basically inhibit your true self, your source self, from being able to answer correctly for you, and it will allow your subconscious or other entities to be able to answer the questions for you, which may not be in your best interest. Most of the time, it's not in your best interest. Okay, so when you get your pendulum, you are going to place it in your hand. You can either place it in your hand or you can hold it. Now, for all of my clairvoyants out there who are able to see aura and so on, when you hold your pendulum, when you hold this object, you should be able to see a glow of your own aura around it. So, for example, my aura a lot of the times is green and a very deep indigo, because of course I am full of love and I have reached my divinity. So that's what my aura normally is. So when I am using my pendulum, I don't see green, but I do see my very, very deep indigo aura that comes through on this. However, when I was in the process of waking up, my aura was blue. My aura was blue a lot of the times. And I knew I was speaking to my spirit or my higher self when my pendulum, like my aura over here was blue, my pendulum aura was deep indigo purple. So I knew that was myself. But when it was blue as well, and it was answering questions, I knew that that was my subconscious or something else. But I'm not going to talk about that one, because if we don't talk about it, then it will not be able to come back. So you're going to hold your pendulum in your hand. And remember that you are divine when you say these next words, because you are programming this pendulum, or you are telling this pendulum the kind of information that you want. And all you want from this is pure truth, because it's how you're going to navigate your world. So you are going to say, and write this down or make it word for word if you can. And you're going to need to state your name. So your full name, I'm just going to say Kulipup, but you're going to say John Doe or Jane Doe or whatever your name is. You're going to say, I, Kulipup, program this pendulum to give me source truth only, regardless of what I believe the answer to be, or if the answer is above my frequency level. This is my wish. Thank you. So again, I'm going to do that once again. Except for I was looking at the camera. I want you to look and feel your pendulum, because I'm hoping you've had it in your possession for a couple of days and it's absorbed your energy, but you're looking at it and you're telling it, you're saying, I, Kulipup, program this pendulum to give me source truth only, regardless of what I believe the answer to be, and if the answer is above my frequency level. This is my wish. Thank you. And that is what you're going to do. Once you have done this, and you always want to say that this is your wish. This is your wish. This is my word. This is, and you always want to put a thank you at the end of that, because although it is your wish, you are drawing energy from the universe, from yourself, channeling it through you, and you are saying thank you, because this is your wish. This is what you want. Now, once you have that done, you will be free. And if you have enough energy, but you're going to want to now play with it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to ask it to show you a yes answer. So I'm going to do this. Kulipup, can you show me a yes answer, please? So that's my yes answer. I'm going back and forth. Okay? Now, I'm going to do this again. Kulipup, can you show me a no answer, please? And that's a no. Sorry, my spirit's name is Kulipup as well. I'm Kulipup, but we're all one. Anyway, you'll figure it out. Kulipup, can you give me a maybe answer? So that, you can't see it but it's going like in a diagonal kind of way. Yeah, it's going this way. So my yes, no, maybe. Can you give me a sometimes answer? And for me, that's going in a counterclockwise circle. And then I'm going to say, Kulipup, can you give me a, sometimes maybe, I don't know. So I don't know is now going this way. Okay? And can you give me a, I refuse to answer? And it just stands still. So that is what you can use to get direct information. So once you know what you're looking out for, you can ask it anything. So Kulipup, it's freezing rain outside, but Kulipup, is it cold outside? And that's a yes. Kulipup, is it tropical weather and something I would like to be in outside right now? And that's a no. It's not, because it is, I tell you, ice, rain, snow, it's a storm going on, so it's not nice. But anyways, I hope this helps. Please verify the information that I have, especially in my other videos, once you do have this going on. And if you're still not getting a really good connection, it just means that you need to change inside your body a little bit more. So get off the meat, raise your frequency. Being off the meat for at least 7 days will ensure that you get a good, a connection. Being off the meat for 30 days will give you a really good connection. And not only that, but you'll feel fabulous. Alrighty, that is it for me. Thank you. Bye.